morning, everyone, again on this Wednesday, and we're starting off with some fog. Although it's improving here in Lima, it's getting worse in Ottawa, still at zero visibility whatsoever. So certainly take your time if you are going out there and you do encounter some pretty dense fog. The good news is that this shouldn't last very long, as we do expect the fog to lift, and we're going to be left with a day very similar to yesterday with a high up near the 90-degree mark. Now, temperatures at the moment are right around 70, a little bit higher in a lot of places, but not here in Lima, where we're at 70 on the nose, and 70 to 74 is where we are everywhere else. And then a satellite and radar does show that we are dry, maybe a few clouds up in the northern part of the area, but certainly nothing too out of the ordinary. Now, as we zoom on out, we do find a big storm system here in central Iowa, and that will be making its way in our direction, but it will take about another day to get here. So we expect this rain to move in by the time period of about, let's say, 8 or 9 tomorrow morning. We'll show you this on our Skycast. So by 11 o'clock this morning, temperatures will be right around that 80-degree mark, and then through the afternoon, we're still around 90 for your high. And then as we start the evening, I can't rule out a very isolated shower or thunderstorm around 8, 9 o'clock. This shouldn't be a huge issue by any stretch of the imagination, but of course we will be keeping an eye on it. Then through the overnight, a few showers here and there are possible as temperatures drop into the middle 60s. But then we start to get a much more intense band of rain early in the morning tomorrow between the hours of roughly 7 to 10:30 a.m., where we're going to be dealing with some pretty heavy rainfall as a very strong cold front does push through the area. And then by 3 o'clock tomorrow, this is as warm as we're going to get. 70 to 74 degrees for your high tomorrow, so we're going to be about 10 degrees below average for your day on Thursday. And then if you are planning to go to the State Fair this weekend, their final weekend, it looks absolutely stunning down in Columbus, just as it does here and everywhere across the state, as we are going to be in a very, very pleasant pattern for anything you might wish to do. So 89 the high today with mostly sunny skies. An isolated thunderstorm is possible very late in the afternoon, close to sunset. And then tonight we'll drop down to 66 with some thunderstorms, especially in the wee hours of the morning, and seasonable temperatures. Then tomorrow, much, much colder with morning thunderstorms, clouds in the afternoon with that high stuck in the lower 70s. And then the extended forecast shows an absolutely fantastic weekend with temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80 and lows in the middle 50s before we do begin to warm things up again, closer to normal by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with a round of thunderstorms possible around Tuesday afternoon. Not all the models agree on that, though, so we'll keep an eye on it. Holly and Chris.